Welcome to Kakkar Healthcare, a center for cosmetic and laser surgery. Rejuvenate your hair with experienced and qualified professionals. Please welcome Dr. Vijay Kakkar.
Hello, I am Dr. Kakkar. I am a senior plastic surgeon and in practice for last 30 years. I am a member of Hair Restoration Surgeons of India as well as International Society of Hair Restoration Surgeons as well as double board certified surgeon, member of ISEPS and American Board of Plastic Surgery. Today we will be discussing the common problems which people face about the hair transplants. They have certain questions, queries about hair transplant. I am going to discuss each of them in a little bit detail.
What is hair transplant?
So hair transplant is basically we take hair which are permanent hair from the back of the head or from the body areas and transplant to the frontal areas where usually because of the different male hormones or different factors we lose hair from the frontal area. So we see that hair which are at the back of the head are permanent, they never go away. Even if one person is totally bald, we always see a patch of hair at the back. This is what we call is a permanent zone. So from this area we take hair and then transplant to the front area.
What are the different kinds of hair transplant?
So there are various kinds of hair transplants. See, FUT which is in this area, in this case we take a strip from the back of the head and then out of the strip we dissect individual hair roots and transplant them in the frontal area. Another method is which is commonly in the market known as stitchless hair transplant, although it is never a scarless hair transplant. We can see small marks. In that we extract out the individual hair roots and then transplant them on the front areas. So actually the hair we take is from the permanent zone and these are transplanted in the frontal area, so they stay throughout the life. They never get shed off because they are hormone resistant. So these are two different kind of methods. So most of the time people come and ask me, so I want a scarless hair transplant, or you decide about that. See, in those cases we should clarify that even if we do only FUE, that is a scarless hair transplant, that is we in the term called as a follicular hair extraction method. See, we are extracting individual hair, so the number of grafts extracted may be little less. You can't extract more than 4,000, 5,000 grafts from this area. Ideally, the permanent zone gives you near about 2,500 hair grafts at one go. So it is, if a person needs more grafts, it is always better to do a strip method first, and along with that we can combine it with FUE at that time only or at a later date. So once we do a FUT or a strip method, then in that case we can always have 4,000, 5,000 grafts at one go. So but this all depends on the need of the patient.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of hair transplant?
The advantage is biggest, that you look young, you look straight, your frontal area which gets bald is filled up suddenly and you look young and your personality improves. And the best thing is this is permanent. These hair they grow again and you can cut them, you can shave them, but they will grow back again, because we are transplanting actually the root, not the hair shafts over the area, so they are permanent.
What precautions need to be taken before and after hair transplant?
See, once we do a hair transplant, on the day of hair transplant there will be a lot of swelling on the face and there will be small bandage which will remain for a day or so. After that, on third day we ask our patients to wash their heads Then we don't ask them to just take care that they don't rub it vigorously. They gently, one can shampoo it and leave it. After a week or 10 days, these roots they get stabilized. Then we can gently massage these areas, and we then start with the minoxidil treatment after this. See, and these hair will start growing. Then they will grow for say month or 6 weeks, and after that they will shed off. And then don't get apprehensive that the hair have disappeared, but they will grow back after 3 to 4 months, and we can see full results or full growth after 6 to 8 weeks. And after once we do transplants, we have to take care of these hair, that we have to prevent infection, we have to prevent any dirt, dust into these areas. So we should keep this area clean and nice, and whatever the vitamins and minoxidil and other solutions we advise, the patient has to continue with those things.
Are there any side effects of hair transplant?
It is a very safe procedure as such, but should always be done by an expert and a qualified dermatologist or a plastic surgeon. Because if we are not going to a qualified person, then a lot of problems can occur. We hear about death from hair transplant. Basically, they occur when some unqualified people are doing it, and we leave everything to the technicians. See, we see in the market these days, even unqualified person, they have opened their hair transplant shops. So always see the credential of the surgeon who is doing it. And complications are related to certain things, like there can be infection if you are not careful. If the areas are not clean, one can have infection. And the most important complication with is local anesthetic reactions. If we have to see that we don't give overdose of the local reaction, and always we keep the patient under observation while we are transplanting. So if we take all proper precautions, there are hardly any side effects. So only thing is, in certain cases the hair may not take as that good as we want. Like in most of the cases, it is almost 90% of the hair they survive whatever we transplant. But in certain cases, if the area is not good, if the donor hair are not very good, then the hair survival may not be that good. So in those cases, we can combine other modalities like PRP and other issues with the hair, transplanted hair, so they give better results.
What is the right time to go for hair transplant?
So, and again, people come and ask me, like younger age group like 18, 20, they come to me for hair transplant. So it is always better to go for hair transplant once you are 30 years of age, unless there is very massive hair loss. So because if we do hair transplant early, maybe around 24, 25 years, then it is most likely that you will need another transplant after 32 years, because the hairline will start receding again, and you need more and more hairs. But it is better that you get hair transplant after 30 years of age, unless there are other implications, like one get very severe hair loss and one needs other for social engagements like marriage and other purposes. So in those cases, we can think of doing it at an early age, maybe around 24, 25 years of age.
Can other techniques like PRP and mesotherapy be combined with hair transplant?
Other techniques can be combined with the hair transplant. As I already discussed, that PRP is one factor. So PRP is platelet rich plasma. What we do is we take a sample of the blood from the patient, and then we isolate platelet out of this. Platelet basically contains stem cells or growth factors which stimulates the hair growth at a faster rate. But PRP as such alone will not give you a good growth. It has to be combined with other modalities like medicines like minoxidil or some growth stimulating proteins and biotin and other medications, vitamin D and iron, once we want a good hair growth. So then there are mesotherapies, with their role is not very clear whether they stimulate the hair or not, but in certain cases where hair are stagnant, we sometimes think of these mesotherapies. Other things like derma roller, lasers, low level lasers, they can also stimulate hair growth in certain cases. So we can always combine these modalities once we find that hair growth is not up to the mark.
What is the average cost of hair transplant?
See, cost depends on what kind of procedure we are doing, whether we are doing FUT or FUE. But on the average, in the market, we usually charge between say 60 to 80 rupees per hair graft. So depending on that, we can calculate the cost, and once we are through with the procedure, we can always adjust the costs of the procedures. So, but at one go, see what the market says, hair transplant 50,000 so, but they most of the time they are doing 500, 600 hair roots transplants. So we should not go by those packages.
How much time does it take to do the procedure?
Procedure itself is a very long procedure. We need 4, 5, 6 people to do the procedure, and usually a transplant session of 4 to 5,000 hair will take 8 to 9 or 8 to 10 hours to do it. Then if the grafts are less, then we can take 3, 4, 5 hours minimum to put a reasonable number of grafts. Always go to a qualified person and who can give you best results, because life is at most important than hair transplant. So take care of your life, take care of your hairs.
Now it's bonus offer time. Get 50% off on your next hair transplant consultation. Book your consultation by contacting 8744070701 or write us at kakkadclinic@hotmail.com. Hurry, offer valid for limited time only.